Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to crochet this kid's scarf in the waffle stitch. So it only took me a few hours to make. All you're going to need is some acrylic yarn. Okay, this is what I'm using. A pair of scissors, a 5mm crochet hook, a yarn needle and a measuring tape. To get the correct measurement for your scarf, you just need to measure from fingertip to fingertip with their arms extended. So my daughter is 4 and she is about between 93 and 96 centimeters for her scarf, which is about 37 inches. To start, make a slip knot. Chain 24. Okay, so that's how wide my scarf will be. Add one more chain, so that's your turning chain. Skip the first 2 and double crochet into the 3rd chain. Okay, so yarn over, go into the 3rd chain, yarn over and pull through. Now you have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay, so now you have the chain 2, which counts as a double crochet, and the first one that you made. So again, it's yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over and pull through. So you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the last 2. So you want to make 1 double crochet in each chain back down to the end. Okay, so once you're at the end of your first row, you should have 24 stitches, including this chain 2 that you started with. To start the next row, chain 2, and then turn your work. Okay, so this chain 2 counts as your first double crochet, which is this one here. So in this next stitch, we're going to do a front post double crochet. So yarn over. Instead of going in the top of the stitch, we're going to go around the post. Okay. So go in between the first 2 stitches and then out the other side. Yarn over and pull it through the other side. So you still have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Okay, so that's your first front post double crochet. In the next 2 stitches, you just want to make 1 double crochet in the top of each of those 2 stitches. Okay, front post, so chain 2, front post double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, you want to make another front post double crochet. So yarn over, go between those 2 posts and out the other side. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that's the pattern all the way along. You got your chain 2, front post, 2 double crochets, front post. So next it will be 2 double crochets. And then a front post. Okay, 2 double crochets. And then a front post double crochet. Okay, so just do that all the way until the end. Okay, so at the end, you should end with, here's your chain 2, and this is a front post double crochet. So you need to put a double crochet in the top of your chain 2. Okay, so on each end you want to start and finish with a double crochet and not a front post double crochet. Okay, to start your next row, chain 2 and turn your work. So next you want to put 1 double crochet in the top of this front post double crochet from the last row. And then in these 2 double crochets from the last row, you want to make 2 front post double crochets. Okay, 1 double crochet in the top of this front post double crochet, 2 front post double crochets in these 2 double crochets from the last row. And you just want to do that until you get to the end. So it's just repeating these 2 rows. Okay, so if it's a front post double crochet from the previous row, you put a double crochet on top, and if it's a double crochet from the previous row, you put a front post double crochet in. Okay, at the end of every row, you want to put a double crochet in the top of that chain 2. And to start the next row, you chain 2 and turn. Okay, so it takes 2 rows to make a waffle. Okay, to start the next row, make a front post double crochet in the next stitch. And you just repeat that row from before. 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. One front post double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, 2 double crochets. 1 front post double crochet. Okay, 2 double crochets. 1 front post double crochet. Okay, so you want to repeat these 2 rows until you get to your desired length. Okay, so I'm going to finish my scarf and then I'll show you how it looks. Okay, so here's how my scarf turned out. I have about that much left out of my 200-gram ball. When you're measuring your scarf, just let it sit flat, don't stretch it out. Okay. So the next thing to do is cut the yarn and hide the tails, and then I'm going to put some tassels on each end. So to make the tassels the same way that I have, I've put them in each square. So there's 7 squares along here, and each one has 3 pieces of yarn. So for both sides you need 42 pieces. And I just measure to 20 centimeters. And then you just want to loop them over. Put your hook just in the center of the first one. Pull it through. And then loop the ends just through there. Okay. Okay, and once you've got them all on, if you have some that are too long, you can just trim them up and your scarf will be done. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.